Introducing the all-new Corolla.
Senator BRANT McCready's prison bill would allow the Guam Economic Development Authority to find ways to fund the construction of a new prison. The senator tried to have the bill included into the fiscal year 2015 budget yesterday, but his motion was denied. Today, DOC Director Jose San Agustin and some of his employees went down to the legislature in person to ask that the bill be considered.
What it does is it enables me to then move forward and get help from GITA and outside agencies, and now moving forward to get a new prison built. But without this, I'm dead in the water.
This morning, lawmakers went through the remaining section of the bill and sent it to the voting file without Senator McCready's prison bill in it. But the senator said he would still try to get the measure onto the session agenda.
I'm going to make a motion after we rise out of committee as a whole, and I'm going to try and put it on the floor for a vote. I think it's very important that we note on the economic side that we're looking at a total catastrophic meltdown of the general fund if we get into federal receivership. On the humanitarian side, we're looking at protection before politics. And I think this is a very important piece of legislation.
However, Speaker Judy Wampet says she and some other senators still have some concerns with the measure.
The question, of course, that many of us have is a dedicated source that will be used as an obligation to pay down this debt.
Speaker Wampet says she and other senators are simply concerned that GovGuam won't have a source of money to pay back whatever debt is incurred to build the new prison.
I understand, and I agree with them with a dedicated funding source, but we have assurances from GITA, who is our funding institution, that we can make this work. All we need is the proper mechanics. This is not a piece of legislation that appropriates money right now. It's not a piece of legislation that says we have to go to the bond market and borrow the money. This is a piece of legislation that gives the authority to GITA to go out and start finding resources for us to build a new prison. So it doesn't have that mechanism attached to it that says we have to borrow the money.